Greetings, everyone, and welcome back to US Stock Express. It's November 18th, 2025, and we have a lot of market-moving news to unpack for you today. So, what's driving the markets on this busy day? Did a strange tech glitch really send a ripple through the entire market and put Amazon's AI spending under the microscope? How did some chip makers manage to absolutely thrive while the broader tech sector took a hit? And while tech was volatile, which healthcare giant just delivered a blockbuster earnings report? We're answering all of that, so let's dive in. All right, let's kick things off with the big picture from a pretty rocky trading session. The S&P 500 stepped back, closing down 0.84%. The tech-heavy Nasdaq 100 felt a sharper pinch, falling 1.22%. But it wasn't all red. The Russell 2000 managed to buck the trend and squeezed out a solid gain of 0.31%. And finally, the Dow Jones proved it isn't immune to gravity either, dropping 1.08%. Now, for one of the strangest stories of the day, a mysterious global glitch caused AI assistants worldwide to develop a bizarre sense of humor, telling jokes and puns instead of giving helpful answers. This bizarre event really highlighted just how deeply we rely on this technology and the sheer chaos that unfolds when it suddenly decides to become a comedian. Shifting from that digital chaos to a more traditional economic concern, we have some new jobs data. The latest figures reveal the private sector is experiencing a minor but definitely noticeable jobs slump. And speaking of economic pressures that hit close to home, this next story is one that really hurts the wallet. Families across the country faced a significant price surge for their Thanksgiving feast this year, putting a strain on holiday budgets. Now, let's turn our attention to some major stock movers, starting with Amazon. AMZN is in the headlines after a significant analyst downgrade sent its shares tumbling. Rothschild Redburn downgraded the stock from buy to neutral, citing concerns that the company's massive spending on generative AI may not deliver the financial returns everyone is hoping for. This sent the stock down 4.4%. In a very different story from the tech sector, we have AMD. New market data reveals that AMD is decisively outpacing its main rival, Intel, in shipping more PC and server processors. Now, the stock did take a short-term hit amid a broader tech sell-off, but the underlying story here is one of strong, structural growth and serious market share gains. Moving from chips to pharmaceuticals, MRK or Merck is also making waves. Its stock jumped nearly 4% after the company released positive Phase 2 trial results for its pulmonary hypertension drug, Winrevair. It just goes to show that good news is often the best medicine for a stock price. But not all retail news is positive. Home Depot, ticker HD, saw its stock tumble after a disappointing earnings report. The numbers reveal that cautious homeowners are putting their big renovation dreams on hold. The company even lowered its full-year profit forecast, a clear signal that economic uncertainty is starting to hit the housing and home improvement markets hard. Now for a much brighter story in the tech world. Western Digital, or WDC, is riding a massive wave of AI-driven demand for data storage. The stock has skyrocketed over 114% in just 3 months as the company becomes a key enabler for data-intensive AI applications, successfully turning this demand into surging profits and a very bright financial outlook. Staying in the chip space but with a different outcome, we have Micron. Muse stock fell 5.6% amid a broad tech sell-off, as investors took profits and grew cautious over stretched valuations in the red-hot AI sector. It's important to note, however, that despite this dip, the long-term demand story for its high-bandwidth memory remains incredibly strong. And finally, let's end on a high note with Medtronic. MDT's stock jumped nearly 5% after the medical device maker delivered a strong fiscal second quarter report, beating analyst estimates for both profit and revenue. The company is riding a wave of strong demand, citing robust procedure volumes, and even raised its full-year sales forecast. It's a solid reminder that health is one sector where spending remains resilient. That wraps up today's market update. Thank you for watching US Stock Express. Stay informed, and we'll see you next time for more market insights.